Om Shanti. Bolo Om Shanti
Om
Dadi.
Shanti. Everyone say Om Shanti to Dadiji.
प्यारी दादी ने तो आपको
Beloved
जो भी
Dadi,
समझाती है तो दादी बड़ी
whatever
हर बात को
she explains,
गोया राज से ले जाती है.
Dadi
तो
takes us
पर
into the
मत मन मत
depth,
समझो.
the deep significance of everything. She explains all of that.
तो आज
What Parmat dictates of the
हम
minds of
देख रहे
others,
हैं
Manmat dictates of one's own mind.
कि ये
She
आज
explains
हमारा
everything.
क्लास
Today, our class,
सब प्यारे बाबा के वो बच्चे बैठे हो जिन्हों
all
के
of
बुद्धि
Baba's
में है
beloved children who are sitting here,
कि
in
हम
whose
सभी
intellect
मधुबन वासी है.
there is that thought that all of us are residents of Madhuban. Madhuban Nivasi means surrendered.
समर्पण.
Surrendered.
अब सरेंडर की सूक्ष्म भाषा
Now, there is the subtle understanding of what surrender is. Each one of you
जानते हो समझते हो
know and understand very well.
समर्पण होना
Because to
और
surrender
समर्पण में अपनी सूक्ष्म संकल्प
and in that surrender, your subtle thoughts, your mind,
ये
words,
अपने को
actions, every
बहुत
day
सूक्ष्मता से चेक करना है
we need to check these in a subtle way on a daily basis. That I have surrendered myself to Baba.
समर्पण में
In surrender,
न तो मन मत चाहिए
there should not be any dictates of one's own mind, nor the dictates of the mind of others. But
जो बाबा
surrender
की
means
श्रीमत है
that whatever is Baba's Srimat,
ये
at every
चेक
step,
रखना कि हम
we should
बाबा
check
के श्रीमत
that
पर हम सूक्ष्म ते
we are
सूक्ष्म
doing
चलते
according
हैं.
to Baba's Srimat subtly. Am
जैसे
I doing according to Baba's
कभी
Srimat?
कहते
That subtle
हमारे
checking.
व्यर्थ संकल्प चलते
Because
जब
sometimes
कभी हम
people
ये
say that we have waste thoughts, and when Dadi hears this, Dadi says, you are surrendered,
संकल्प भी तुम्हारे एक बिल्कुल
that
श्रेष्ठ
your
हो
thoughts should be elevated, not wasteful.
क्योंकि समर्पण माना
Because to be surrendered means to have powerful
तो
thoughts.
जब संकल्प भी समर्थ हो
So, when our thoughts are powerful,
हमारी
then
इतनी
our
ही
stage
ऊंची समर्पण हो सकती
would also be so elevated
जिसमें
and could then be
ये
surrendered.
कभी नहीं सोचो
Therefore, never think,
कभी ये सूक्ष्म में भी
never think, even
संकल्प न
subtly,
आवे
that
ये कहो
there should not be the thought that you then have to say,
माया बहुत आती
Baba, Maya comes to me a lot.
अब जानते हो ये माया है
Now you know
और
this is
जानने वाला
Maya,
हुआ knowledgeful
and the
और
one who knows
knowledgeful
this
कहे
is
मेरे
knowledgeful. And if a
माया
knowledgeful
आती
person says that Maya comes to me,
समर्पण नहीं हुआ
then that is not
हम
surrender.
सभी का रिकॉर्ड हो
All of us should have
समर्पण माना
the record
संकल्प भी माया जीत
that
ले
surrender means that our
अरे
thoughts
खुद
are
से
also those of being the
मैं
conquerors of
माया
Maya.
जीत हूँ
Each one should ask themselves, am I
या माया के
Maya
वश हूँ?
Jeet, conqueror of Maya? Or
माया
am
बहुत
I
आती
under the influence of Maya? And I
अगर
say,
माया
Maya
आती
comes to
है
me a lot. And if Maya comes to you,
तो फिर
then
बाबा के समर्पण कैसे है
then how can I say that I am surrendered to Baba? The
समर्पित
other
माना
thing, to be surrendered
हमारा
means
कर्म विकर्म अकर्म की गुह्य गति
that my
को जानने
actions, sinful actions and neutral actions
वाले।
are
जब कर्म
something that
विकर्म
I
अकर्म की
understand.
गुह्य गति को जानते
When I understand the
तो
deep
जानने
significance
वाले
of and the philosophy of karma,
अर्थात
sinful action and neutral action,
विजय
when I understand this deeply,
जानने
it
वाला
means
कहे
that I am victorious.
मेरे से
For one
ये
who
आज
knows this deep philosophy of karma,
विकर्म हो गया भूल हो गई
that today I made this
तो उस
mistake,
विकर्म का
I
भूल का
did
कितना
something
बड़ा दंड हो
sinful,
जाता है।
then it becomes such
जिस पर
huge
कहा जाता है
punishment for that sinful action,
ज्ञानी तू
for which
आत्मा
it is
को
said that a jnani, a
एक भूल का
knowledgeable soul,
100
for
गुना
their
दंड पड़ता
one
है।
mistake, there would be
ज्ञानी तू
100-fold
आत्मा
punishment. For a knowledgeable soul.
तो सब हम बैठे हैं
So all of
समर्पण
us sitting
अर्थात
here, we are
श्रीमत
surrendered.
पर चलने वाले
Surrendered, in other words, those who
श्रीमत
follow
अर्थात
Srimat. Srimat,
सदा
in
ये
other
याद
words,
रहे
that we
कि
always
हम तो
remember
निमित्त मात्र हूँ
that I am
करने
an
कराने वाला
instrument. Baba is the one who is doing
निमित्त
everything
मात्र की
and
स्थिति
doing it through this soul. That stage
बहुत
of
बहुत अपने को
instrument,
सहज सेफ्टी में रखती माया से
it really keeps you safe,
जैसे बाबा कहा
you
निरअहकार
remain in your safety from Maya. As
तो
Baba says,
निमित्त मात्र
egoless.
प्रैक्टिकल में
So,
देखेंगे
as instrument, in a practical
वो
sense, you will
सहज
see
निरअहकारी स्थिति का अनुभव करता है
you will
निमित्त शब्द
experience
ही
the stage of
निमित्त
egolessness.
भाव ही निमित्त का
That
अर्थ ही
whole stage of instrument,
अहम विजयी
instrument means that I am
अर्थात
victorious. In other
मैं
words, I am egoless.
खत्म हो जाए
I
बाबा
will
बाबा बाबा
finish.
बाबा
Consciousness of I will
तो
go,
जहाँ
will finish.
बाबा बाबा
And
आता
it will just be Baba, Baba. And when we think
वहाँ
Baba, Baba,
हर कर्म सहज
then every action is
अकर्म
easy.
हो जाता
it
जहाँ
becomes
अहम
a
आता
neutral
वहाँ
action.
कर्म
Where there is
का
the
खाता
ego of
बनता है।
I, then an
परंतु
account
जब
of
कह
karma
दिया
is
बाबा
created. But when we
तो
have
करने
thought and
कराने
said
वाला बाबा
Baba,
हुआ निमित्तम है।
then Baba is the one who is the
तो जो
instrument. Baba is the one who makes us
कर्मों
do
का
everything,
हिसाब
and I
देना
am
देना है
simply
वो
an
जो किया।
instrument. So then the
इसलिए इसका नाम है
karmic accounts of give and take finish, the end there.
न
And
कोई
this is
कर्म
why we say surrendered.
मेरा है न मैं करता।
No action is my action, nor is it
बाबा
that I
कराता
am
है
doing the
जो
action.
बाबा कहे सो करता।
Baba is the one who is doing it,
तो जब
inspiring it. Whatever it is
बाबा
Baba
कराता
who is
है
doing it. When Baba
तो
is
फिर
inspiring the
बीच में
action,
कहा माया आती
then
वह
to
माया
say in
खत्म।
between that Maya comes,
तो कई
that Maya
पूछते
will
हैं
go away, that Maya
व्यर्थ
will finish.
संकल्प बहुत आता है।
Some ask that a lot
क्या
of waste thoughts come. What should I
तो हम
do?
पहले उनको कहते पूछो अपने से
Then I would say first to
मैं
them that
समर्पण
ask
हूँ।
yourself, am I
जब हूँ ही
surrendered?
समर्पण तो मेरे पास माया के
If I am already surrendered, then how can I
संकल्प
have
विकल्प
Maya?
भी क्यों आवे जो कर्म में आओ।
Why should any thoughts or sinful
तो न
thoughts
कर्म
come that
होगा
they would then enter
न
into my
विकर्म होगा
action? Because then if there's
न
no
माया
action, no sinful action, then there will be
और
no
सहज
Maya.
माया जीत बने।
And easily you will be the conqueror
माया
of Maya.
जीत बनने का ही नाम
To
है
be conqueror of Maya,
मधुबन वासी।
Mayajit, the name of one who is
सुना
conqueror
क्या?
of Maya is Madhuban
माया
Nivasi.
जीत का नाम है मधुबन
Did you
वासी।
hear that? To be
अगर
Mayajit,
माया
to
जीत
say
नहीं
that you
बने
are
तो
Mayajit
मधुबन वासी
means
नहीं।
that you are Madhuban Nivasi. If you are not Mayajit, if you have
मधुबन
not
वासी
become
माना इस
Mayajit, conqueror of Maya, that means you are not a Madhuban Nivasi. Madhuban Nivasi means
ऐसे
surrendered.
माया जीत रहने वाला
In the same way, for one
सदा
who is a
अपने
conqueror of Maya,
कर्म से दूसरों को भी
they will
प्रेरणा देता है।
constantly, with their actions, give inspirations
क्योंकि उनको
to
ये ध्यान
others.
है
Because
जैसा
they
कर्म
have
मैं
that
करूँगा
attention
मुझे देख दूसरे करें।
that whatever actions I perform, others will
एक
see
एक
and
मधुबन
follow.
वासी
Each
अगर हम
Madhuban
सोचो
Nivasi,
एक निमित्त
if I
है
think that
बाबा
one
के
is an
1000 बच्चों
instrument,
को अपने धारणा से प्रेरणा देने
one is an instrument to inspire
अगर
1,000
दूसरे को
others.
प्रेरणा मिले
Through their actions, they will inspire
तो
others.
मधुबन वासी
When others are inspired, then you
अगर
can say,
अभी भी
yes,
माया
this
है
one is a Madhuban Nivasi.
तो
But
वो
if
खुद का भी
still there is Maya, then
दोषी बनता तो दूसरों को भी
they
जो हमें
themselves
देख दूसरे
are
ने
to
भी
blame,
ऐसा
and then seeing
कर्म
them,
किया
others also
तो उनका भी
will
डबल
perform
दोष।
such actions. Then it means that
इसलिए
that soul is to blame
हम
for
आप
that
सबको
other person's action
चाहे
also.
आज मधुबन में हो
So
कि ज्ञान सरोवर में हो कि
today, whether you are in
जो भी
Madhuban or
बाबा की
Gyan
सेवा
Sarovar
करो
or the hospital,
चाहे मधुबन के
you are on Baba's service,
पड़ोसी कॉलोनी में हो
or you
चाहे
may
सेवाओं
be
में
in Madhuban's neighboring colony, or you may be in
परंतु
service somewhere.
एक एक
But
जिम्मेदार हो
each one is
अनेकों को
responsible
प्रेरणा
each one is responsible to inspire many others. So Baba says, and this is why Dadi has had this class arranged today, that Baba has given us a task to do, and to be the conqueror of Maya. Make your stage incorporeal. Now let's experience the incorporeal stage.
तो बाबा ने हमें कहा,
so Baba has said to us that children first become incorporeal, then egoless, and then viceless. So each one has to make effort, do that hard work to become karmatit. And to be karmatit, we really have to work hard at the incorporeal stage. Why? Because the incorporeal stage is what is going to easily make us karmatik. In the incorporeal stage, there are three main important aspects. One, the incorporeal stage enables us to easily become victorious over one's own sanskars. Secondly, for us to have an incorporeal stage, it helps others and the atmosphere to create and spread the atmosphere of peace and spread the power of peace. Thirdly, the incorporeal stage can make us perfect. As Baba has said, be incorporeal. As Baba has said, this stage will enable you to overcome the karma and enable you to have a stage of victory through your neutral actions. Considering yourself to be a Madhuban Nivasi, as Baba says, keep a record of your stage. That Baba, we have attained victory over our actions, and then we say to Baba, Baba, I still have waste thoughts, I haven't conquered my thoughts. That means that you have not created the stage of a Madhuban Nivasi. And that means there is still the dictates of your own mind that you are using. And this is why, even if we say that when we have full faith that we have found Baba, then Faith in the intellect means what? Tell me. It means victory. Faith in the intellect means victory. Not that faith in the intellect means half victory. But what is it that we are victorious over? Victorious over our own thoughts, over Maya. We have to be victorious. Is there faith in the intellect? Then there will be victory in every sense. Not that I become victorious in one subject and fail in another subject, no. Then such a soul would not receive pass marks. In college also, you receive pass marks when you have good marks in all subjects. And so for us, in our subjects, our subjects are our thoughts, our mind, our actions, and our words. Thoughts, words, and actions. You may be living in your Lokik home and have many responsibilities, but when you have made that firm thought that I belong to Baba and Baba belongs to me, then even one wrong action, one mistake, then whose stage are you losing? You are losing your attainment. You are losing Baba's face in a sense. When you say, I'm a Brahma Kumar, I'm a Brahma Kumari, then look at their activity. What sort of report are they bringing? And so they get reported for their actions. And whose report is it that spoiled? Baba's. Baba's name is spoiled because of our action. We are Baba's children. And if I were to ask, are you victorious? Are you those with faith in the intellect? You would all raise your hands. And if I were to ask, do you have doubt in your intellect? Nobody would raise their hand. So to have faith in the intellect means to be victorious. Victorious means your stage is one of being equal to the Father. To have faith in Baba and that stage of Bab Saman, that stage of being incorporeal, equal to Sakar Brahma Baba, equal to Angelic Baba. We never saw, never heard Brahma Baba say, oh, today Maya has come to me. And Baba himself would say, yes, some storms come. And we would ask Baba, what storms have come? Baba would simply smile. It's because Baba thought of storm as a gift. And so we, Baba's children, are those with firm faith in the intellect. Then we would never, even in our thoughts, think that Maya came, Maya has come, and Maya was victorious over us. And made us do some sinful act or action. Then Baba's tells us to be incorporeal, viceless, and we are not able to do that then. If I want to be incorporeal, viceless, then even in my subtle thoughts, Maya cannot come.
अपौत्र कर्म न हो.
In other words, no impure
अपौत्र
action
कर्म है
should
कुछ भी
happen.
तो जरूर बुद्धि में
Any
संकल्प
impure
में दोष
action
है.
means there
अगर
are
संकल्प
in the
विकल्प
intellect
करते
impure,
तो
sinful
फिर
thoughts.
दूसरों को भी
If there are sinful, impure
निमित्त
thoughts,
बनता है.
then
ऐसी
that soul
व्यर्थ
becomes an instrument to
तो हमें
affect
सबको
other souls.
इशारत करना है
That is the effect of
कि
the
कल अगर
impure
मेरा शरीर छूटे
stage. Now we have to
तो
make
क्या
effort
मैं
that if tomorrow I were to leave
बाप
my
समान
body,
बनी हूँ.
then have I become equal
कोई
to
तो
the Father?
बाप समान अर्थात विजयी.
Equal to the Father means
बाप समान माना
victorious.
सिर्फ ये नहीं पुरुषार्थी
Equal to the
हूँ,
Father doesn't simply mean that I'm an effort maker. I am doing it. I am
अगर यही करते रहे तो
doing
समर्पण
this.
नहीं है.
If I'm simply just
अगर
saying it
यही स्थिति
and
है
not
तो
actually
मधुबन
getting anywhere,
वासी है.
then you are not
अगर यही
surrendered. It
स्थिति
means
है
you are not a Madhuban
तो
Nivasi.
बाबा बाबा
If
बाबा
this is the
बाबा
stage,
कहने
then
के भी अधिकारी सच्ची नहीं हो. तो
you
हमें तो
still don't have a right to say Baba,
ये
Baba, Baba,
सूक्ष्म
Baba.
चेकिंग करनी है निराकारी स्थिति बना
There
के
isn't that real right.
व्यर्थ संकल्पों
But to
को
subtly check oneself
खत्म करना.
and
तब
finish
कहा
waste
जाता है
thoughts. Subtle checking and finish
विजयी
waste thoughts. Then it is said
विजयी है.
that this one
न
is
व्यर्थ
victorious.
संकल्प हो न व्यर्थ वाचा हो
No
न
waste
व्यर्थ
thoughts,
सामने आ जावे.
no waste words, no
रोज
waste
अपनी
speech,
दिनचर्या चेक
nor
करो
is
आज
your
मेरे दिन में
time wasted. Every
चाहे
day,
मैं
check
सर्विस
yourself
की आने वालों की
through your
चाहे अपनी
timetable
खुदा
of the day,
अपनी स्थिति की
whether
सर्विस
you
की
did service of
कि
others
अपनी
or whether you
आत्मा
did
को
service
मैं
of the self.
सवेरे अमृत वेले
Amrit
ऐसी
Vela,
पावर भरी जो वो
did I
पावर
fill
शक्ति हमारी
myself, the soul, with power,
सारा दिन
that power
हमें
lasts me the whole day
कार्य में अनेक कार्य में
in
मदद
the
करे.
many different tasks that
इसलिए
I
अमृत
do,
वेले योग में
that power helps me.
बैठ बाबा
So
से
Amrit Vela Yoga, to
रोरान
sit
करते
with Baba
प्रेरणा लेनी शक्ति लेनी
and have conversation with Baba, take inspiration
और
from
फिर
Baba, take power from Baba.
इस निराकारी स्थिति का दिन भर में
And then
बार
this
बार
incorporeal
मेहनत करना.
stage through the day,
जो बाबा ने
make
कहते हर
effort
घंटे
again and again.
सूक्ष्म अपना
And Baba
चार्ट
says at
देखो.
every hour, look at your chart
तो कहने
subtly.
का
Do
भाव
that
है
subtle checking of your chart.
हमारे
So what Dadi is meaning,
जो भी बाबा के बच्चे बैठे हो
what she wants to
सभी बच्चे
say
हो.
is that all of you, Baba's
इस
children
समय
sitting
सभी
here, all of you
मधुबन
are
वासी हो.
children.
चाहे कोई पार्टी में
At this
आए हैं
time, all of you are Madhuban
कि
Nivasis.
सदा
Whether you
बाबा
have
को
come in
देखो
groups
सी
from
बाबा.
outside, always see Father.
बल बाबा साकार में नहीं परंतु
Though
आकारी
Baba
अव्यक्त
is not
रूप में तो
physically in
बाबा
front of
सदा
us as
हमारे
Sakar Brahma,
सामने है.
but Avyakt Baba is our
जब
Baba.
बाबा
He is in
सामने
front of
है तो
us.
माना फरिश्ता स्थिति सामने.
When Baba is in front of us,
जब
then
फरिश्ता स्थिति
understand that
सामने
it is
है
that angelic
तो
stage
स्वयं
that is in
फरिश्ता
front of us.
हूँ
When the
फरिश्ता हूँ.
angelic stage is in front of us, then I
जब
myself
स्वयं फरिश्ता
am
भव रहे
elevated. I am an
तो
angel. I
दूसरों को
am in that angelic stage, then when I remain in that angelic stage, then you will be able to inspire others to have the same stage where you say, may you be an angel. This confluence age, these are the most elevated times of the confluence age when we have to make the highest on high effort. When others see me, they should feel inspiration. And that inspiration brings us blessings. Seeing our stage, others feel inspired. In other words, they feel inspired. And so this is practical blessings that you receive from others. So I always think, Dadi always thinks that from Amrit Vela till night time, from everyone, whether through mind, words or actions, we have to, we receive blessings of becoming such angels. So our drishti and our attitude should be complete. That if I were to leave the body tomorrow, then I haven't reached my stage of completion, but my stage should be such that I am equal to the Father in my thoughts, words, actions. And that stage of being equal to the Father gives inspiration to others. She's saying to Dadiji ki, Dadiji herself always feels that we have to create that 900,000. So at the moment there are 6 lakhs of Baba's children. In front of those 6 lakhs, 6,000, who are the ones who are going to give inspiration to others? Is it we children who are going to inspire the rest, or is it some other children? So Baba always tells us children that perform such actions that hundreds of thousands will receive inspiration through you. Don't think of yourself as a householder. Don't think that I am simply a householder, but to have simply said Baba means that I am no longer a householder. A householder would never say my Baba. But if they say it, but practically they are not. To say my Baba means to be surrendered. Otherwise it is not my Baba, it is Dadi's Baba. Would you say that? Would you say that Baba is mine, or would you say Baba is the Dadi's Baba? Whose Baba is it? Everybody's Baba. My Baba, my Baba. Or would you say it's your Baba, it's not my Baba? Would anyone say that? Would anybody say that it's your Baba? To say my Baba means that all of you have surrendered to Baba, and surrendered children are instruments to inspire many others.
निराकारी बनाएंगे,
you will be able
अपनी
to
स्थिति
inspire others when you make your own stage incorporeal and one that is conqueror of attachment. If you are not conqueror of attachment, then you are not surrendered. If you are not conqueror of attachment, then you cannot say my Baba. It means that you are not loved by the Father. If you want to be loved by the Father, then always, always think and feel my Baba, my Baba, my Baba. My Baba and no other. When there is no other, then you are conqueror of attachment. If one is not a conqueror of attachment, it means you have others, your children, your grandchildren. This is why Baba says everything to belong to Baba. Your body, your mind, your wealth, everything is Baba's. Then it can be said that you are Madhuban Nivasi, a surrendered soul. All of you, wherever you may be staying, but everyone has it firm in their intellect that we are going to our home of Madhuban. If you belong to the home of Madhuban, or are you guests in Madhuban? Those who think that they are guests in Madhuban can raise their hands. Who are guests in Madhuban? Or those who think that we are Madhuban Baba's children. Let's really understand this, that you are the children of the Madhuban home. To think Madhuban as your home means to be a surrendered soul. Then in the intellect, whether you are living in Bharat or foreign lands, you fly here, you come to Madhuban. And then you think Madhuban is this, Baba is coming to Madhuban, and always there's Madhuban in the intellect. In the same way, in the Lokik world, if somebody goes to the foreign lands, they remember their family. And our family is Madhuban. You all come here, you go, you come. You do service with body, mind and wealth. Therefore, you are like the Madhuban family. So, Madhuban is your and my beloved home. So, if anyone performs good actions, then they are the pride of Madhuban and Baba. If someone makes some mistake, then it is defaming the name of Madhuban. And this is why every morning it should be firm in your intellect that I must not make any such mistake that I become instrument to spoil Baba's name. And the effort for that is that I make myself completely viceless. Then I will be egoless. And when one is completely viceless, then every action will become a neutral action, and you'll then become karmatit, and you'll be able to go home with Baba. Every day Baba gives us little warning about time, little advice about time,
ऐसी कोई
So we
गलती
have
न
to
हो
make ourselves ever ready before time.
जो
There should
मेरी
not be
ये
any mistake
देख दूसरों को भी
that seeing
ये
my
लगे कि मैं
mistake,
कैसा हूँ.
others think
बाबा ने इतनी सूक्ष्म
what
में
this one
हमें
is like.
सबको सावधानी
Baba
दी
has
है.
told us, Baba has given
तो
us
कहाँ
so much
दृष्टि भी वृत्ति
caution
भी
that even our drishti, our attitude
कर्म
cannot
तो दूसरा
be
है, दृष्टि
impure.
वृत्ति भी.
Action is something else, but even our drishti and
ऐसे
our
भी नहीं
attitude should
मिसला.
not be impure.
दादी को कोई शिकायत
Not
करता है,
even
दुख
that, for
करता है,
example, if someone brings a complaint to
कि
Dadi
आज
or
इस
reports
भाई ने इस
someone
बहन को
that today
ऐसी
this
दृष्टि
brother
वृत्ति से देखा या हाथ लगाया,
looked at this sister with this type of
तो क्या
drishti
हुआ?
or even touched her, then what is
रिपोर्ट
that?
बदनामी की मिली या बाबा की नाम
That
बाला
report
करने की
is
मिली.
one of,
तो
it's a
ब्राह्मणों
bad
को तो
report.
इतनी
It's not one
सूक्ष्म
that's
से
going
सूक्ष्म
to
भी
glorify Baba's name.
सावधानी रहनी.
It's a report that would spoil
लौकिक में तो
Baba's name.
चाहे
So
दुनिया
Brahmins
के
have to be
क्या
so
भी करे,
cautious,
कैसे चले,
subtly
कैसे रहे,
cautious.
कैसे घूमे,
In the
कैसे
world
खाए,
out
वो दुनिया
there,
को देखते.
people, whatever
रास्तों
they
में तो
they
ऐसे
do
देखते.
according to how the world is.
परंतु
You see
हमारी
this on the
मर्यादा में
streets, how they walk, how they eat, how
अंगुली
they
टच
talk.
करना भी
But
ना
in
करना.
our maryadas, even
बाकी तो
to
क्या.
touch, like,
हमारी मर्यादा में
touch one with your finger,
कोई भी
even that is not
एक
allowed.
दो को
In our maryadas,
विक्रम करने की मदद नहीं करे, परंतु
we help each other
विक्रमों से बचाने
to
की
not
मदद.
do anything sinful, but we help each other
इसलिए
to prevent anyone do
एक
anything
एक
sinful.
ब्रह्मा कुमार ब्रह्मा कुमारी
This is
ये
why
समझे
each and every Brahma
कि
Kumar,
मेरी
Brahma
एक
Kumari
छोटी
should
भूल
understand that my
हजारों
small
को नोट.
mistake is
जब
noted
कोई
by
को कहो तेरी ये
thousands.
गलती तो बुरा लगता, परंतु ये नहीं
When you
सोचते
say
कि
to
मैंने
someone, this
कितना
is your
बुरा किया जो
mistake,
मेरे
they
को
don't like it.
हजारों ने देखा.
And they don't understand that
इसलिए
that one bad thing they did is seen by
आप
1,000
मधुबन
others.
वासी बैठे हो, तो
This is
हमारी
why
खुद
all of
के
you
ऊपर
sitting here are Madhuban Nivasis.
सवेरे से रात तक
So, from
हर
morning till
कर्म में
night,
बहुत
we
सावधान.
have to have a great deal of attention on ourselves,
तब कहीं बाबा कहते
and
हैं
we
कुछ
must be
सुस्ती
very
भी
cautious
होती,
about our every action.
तो वो भी
Some
अनेक
say Baba Baba,
सुस्ती
but there is a
नोट होती है.
subtle laziness, and others note this.
इसलिए अभी
Even
बाबा ने
that
जो
should
काम
not
दिया
happen.
है ये
This is
निराकारी
why the work that Baba has
ये
given
हमारा पुरुषार्थ अंत
of
तक
creating an
कर्मातीत
incorporeal
बनेगा.
stage, and this
एक
effort of
सेकंड
ours
में
is to be
हम
karmatit.
निकल जावे शरीर में, तब बिंदु ज्योति
And so
स्थिति बन सकती.
then our
बिंदु स्थिति
stage of
बनाने की
the
हमको
point, the
सदा
soul,
ध्यान रखना.
incorporeal stage is created. We constantly have to have this attention of creating that stage of
और
being
यही सच्ची
incorporeal,
भक्ति.
that I'm a point of light. This is
अगर
the
ऐसी
daily
निराकारी
effort,
स्थिति
and this
करने
is the
जाए
true
तो यही
bhakti.
हमारी सच्ची भक्ति.
If I create
भक्ति
this
का मतलब
incorporeal
ये है
stage, then this is my true
कि
bhakti.
अपने को
This is the meaning of bhakti,
निराकारी संपन्न स्थिति में
that I create my incorporeal, subtle stage.
स्वयं सर्व की सेवा है.
This is our and my service. So yes, we have bhattis, but see yourself, am I creating such a stage? The other thing is, one thing that if someone comes and says, they say about themselves, what can I do? My nature is like this, that others receive sorrow from that. Oh, what sort of statement is that? What sort of answer is that? My nature is such that others get sorrow from that. What kind of comment is that? Is this the answer of Baba's yogi children? Why should others receive sorrow from you? My thoughts, words and actions should be whereby others receive peace from us. Others receive inspiration for a pure life from us. The third, that I am Baba's, Baba is mine, that others receive that inspiration from me, that I am surrendered, they too feel they want to be surrendered. The fourth, through my actions, through my activity, others should feel that they too want to be firm Brahma Kumars, Brahma Kumaris from us. Not that people feel that, oh no, it's better to keep a distance. But if anybody feels disturbed by me, then it's 100-fold punishment on the self, for the self. If one soul becomes distant from Baba, and that I am the reason for their becoming distant, then there is no other punishment worse than that. And so always have the attention that with my thoughts, words and actions, others should receive inspiration to come close to Baba, and there should be a rosary of that be created. As Baba says, the beads are similar, and so they get threaded together. And so, how can the rosary of victory be made? And Dadi has had just one pure thought to meet everybody and for all of us to create that incorporeal stage. With that incorporeal stage, we become angels or karmatit, and our actions become neutral actions, not that they become sinful actions. Each of my actions become a neutral action. Even now, there is the account of action. There should not be any such mistake that there is 100 times punishment of that. Because for a knowledgeable soul, one wrong action will lead to 100-fold punishment. This is why constantly see yourself in an elevated stage and experience that and speak about the elevated stage. And so the Two is incorporeal stage, and make that sort of spiritual endeavor, so that with that we can become complete. Then we can give a good report to Baba for this season that we have reached our 95%. Each one can say that for themselves. Those who do will experience the return from Baba. They will receive the return of blessings from Baba. They will become those who are worthy of blessings from Baba. Om Shanti.